morning guys, and welcome back to another video. You just saw me do my strength routine in the morning. It's actually a new routine. I've started a in-season strength training plan and I'm really enjoying it right now. Thanks to Tom who watches these videos. His gym is doing this as a remote program, so I'm basically doing it in my little garage home gym. And I'm really enjoying it. Some of the moves I've never done before because I've not used resistance bands that often. So I've kind of had to learn a few of the moves, but overall it's feeling really good and I think it's going to be great. I'll be doing this plan until October, and then hopefully they'll have another plan that I can do in the winter, but I really enjoy following it. There's an app, it makes it super easy. I'm loving it. So I'm doing that strength routine Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. I was going to try to do a trainer road ride those mornings, but it's just not all working out the way that I had hoped it to. There's so many things that I want to do and there hasn't been enough time for them all. So I'm probably just going to try to move my intervals to doing them outdoors. I really wish Trainer Road would release their, whatever this is, this outdoor riding that they've been testing. I mean, if they need to release that now, it would be so great. I'm actually on the recovery week this week, so there's not really anything for me to do this week. I'm just going to try to plan it a little bit better for next week. That way I'm ready to roll. I need to get to work, so I'm gonna head into work and finish the work day, and we got a good group ride this afternoon. Like I said, nothing crazy because it's the recovery week. In other random news, the Subaru hit 100,000 miles this weekend, which is pretty cool. I feel like I'm in some special elite Subaru group. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's probably common that they hit 100K. It's probably like the 200K club that's special, but I'm not getting a 200K. Sorry, I have problems. I've got a new GoPro camera mount that I'm gonna try to use tonight. So I'm gonna try to mount a GoPro on my bars like I usually do, and one under the saddle. So I'm gonna have two like angles of footage. We'll see how this works.
Try to be smooth. Hold your line. Try to keep your feet moving. Try to fast line around here, so try to be smooth, okay?
Okay.
At least somebody's listening.
Yeah.
Got it.
Stay left, don't cheat. Okay, Sean. And you took the cheater line. Yeah, girl.
Keep going.
Let's go.
Come on. Dig it out.
This is the finish. 54. Really awesome group ride tonight. This is kind of like the old school team rides where we would just kind of all ride together and coach each other. Tonight we had one of the junior girls riding with us, so we were just kind of coaching her, and she got the fastest lap that she's had out here on the BBMT trail. So it's really cool to see the younger kids getting into mountain biking, and she's definitely faster than me around these turns out here. I mean, it was really good for me to ride behind her because it kind of let me know that I could push just a little bit more. I want to go ahead and talk for just a couple minutes about my Bontrager XXX WaveCel helmet. And I've been wearing it for a couple weeks now, pretty much since the release. And so I just wanted to give my opinion and thoughts on it because a lot of people have asked me. First off, if you don't know what WaveCel is, it's this green stuff that's in my helmet, and Bontrager claims that it makes you 48 times less likely to get a concussion if you crash and hit your head over the old school foam that's in your helmet. This helmet still has foam in it, just not as much because it has the WaveCel material. What I want to talk about is just my opinion from experience of wearing it. The first thing I want to say is that my prior helmet was a Cask Protone, which weighs like 250 something grams. This one weighs 350 something grams. So the first time I rode it, on the very first ride, I immediately did notice that there was a weight difference, but I got used to it very quickly. The back of it is actually adjustable with this BOA dial, and it's got quite a bit of padding. I don't have any issues with it rubbing my head weird or anything weird like that. I do want to say that the WaveCel material itself, I thought it would be gel, but it's actually more of a hard plastic. You can't mount a light to this. Normally you can somehow loop a strap with a light on it through here. You can't do that because of the WaveCel. I mean, you might be able to jimmy one down through there, but it seems like it would be pretty difficult. You also can't really scratch your head. So if your head itches right here, you can't really get to it to scratch your head. A lot of people have asked how well it ventilates, and the vents are kind of laid out a lot like my Cask helmet, where there's not a lot in the back, and I really feel like I feel fine. Today was an 80-degree mountain bike ride. We pushed the pace a little bit in the beginning, and I definitely did not feel like my head was overheating. So the ventilation felt pretty similar to my Cask, so I didn't really have any complaints about that. I don't know if the WaveCel will keep bugs out of there or not. I've had a couple people mention that. I could see it keeping maybe some bigger bugs out of there, but probably not little spiders that are probably still just gonna continue to come in there anyways. A lot of people are questioning whether Bontrager, if their claims are accurate for how much this can help you not have a concussion if you crash. And truthfully, I'm not one to be able to figure that out. I'm not a scientist, but I do know that some of the studies show that Bontrager has like the top 3 safest helmets, and I believe number 2 is actually their Ballista MIPS helmet. So people are comparing WaveCel a lot to MIPS. I think if you're looking for a new helmet, choose WaveCel or choose MIPS, whichever one that you feel comfortable with. But I think what we're finding is that the standard foam helmets are just not enough. If you're like me and you wear one piece of protective gear, make it a good one. You only got one brain, so protect it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.